Good evening and welcome to the Watertown Civic Arena for tonight's varsity matchup between the Watertown Arrows and the Yankton Bucks. My name is Sam Mooney, and joining me in the booth as always is the handsome and talented Jeremy Herbold.
Thank you.
Arrow TV brought to you by Dakota Land Federal Credit Union and DFS Insurance. Welcoming in the 1 and 5.
Yes, they are
1 and 5, 1 and 6.
1 and 6, I believe. Let me look. They're 1 and 6.
1 and 6 Yankton
on the year. Yep.
What can you tell us about? Well, actually, you know what? Before we get started with Yankton, let's circle back to Tuesday's game between the Arrows and Aberdeen.
Thriller.
First of all, that game was incredible. But I do want, before we go to the last shot of the game, I do want to give a shout out to young Mr. Brendan Phillips.
Oh, yes.
Our player of the game.
Yeah.
Nice young man. I spent some time talking to him on the court after the game. Nice young man. His mom reached out to both of us.
Yeah.
She had nice things to say. So, great family, great kid. I hope he's playing somewhere next year.
You know, he was fun to watch, but it makes it even better when you hear the good stories about the kid being a nice kid. You had a great conversation with him.
Yeah.
Seems very well-centered kid and just very polite, which is great to hear.
Yeah, I feel like high character, high integrity, moral compass points in the right direction, all those nice things. So it was a pleasure to visit with him and speak with him. That being said, I still don't think he was fouled.
Come on, Sam. He was fouled. He was fouled.
But it doesn't matter what I think.
You're not the referee.
I am not the referee, and that referee is much more knowledgeable than I am. So, you know, that what happened, and the Arrows dropped a heartbreaker. The good news is they get to bounce back just a couple days later, a few days later, with a formidable opponent in the Yankton Bucks. What can you tell us about the Yankton Bucks?
Well, you know, the one thing watching Yankton and their games here this year, they've been in the contest. You know, the one thing that really sticks out to me, they play some pretty good defense. Their games are not high scoring, and it's been kind of that way since it's began. They're averaging right now 46 points a game for the Yankton Bucks. Games have been close, including their last matchup where they're taking on former number 1 seeded or number 1 ranked, the Mitchell Colonels. That game ended up 41-33. Usually you don't see a Mitchell game like that, but at one point getting closer to the end of the game with maybe a few minutes left, they were only down by 5. So they really give Mitchell the run for the money. And as we know, we've seen him this year, Mitchell's a good ball club.
Yeah, it turns out they're okay.
Very good.
Defending state champions in 24, but it wasn't that long ago that Yankton was the defending state champions. They were state champions, of course, in 2023.
Sure.
So this is a young team. Those guys, a majority of those guys are gone. So there's a couple names that we're gonna speak a lot of for Yankton tonight. We're gonna talk about Issa Nelson. We're gonna talk about Carson Ness. And then we're also gonna talk about the Riken kid.
Yeah.
So who impresses you? And I won't say who impresses you the most.
Sure.
But talk about some of these Yankton kids, what their game is like, and what we can expect.
Sure. Well, first of all, I think you'd have to say Carson Ness, who's a 6'1" senior, pretty impressive player. In the game against Mitchell, he led the scoring with 10 points for the night. He handles the ball well. He's a shooter. He lets it fly from about anywhere. Good-looking ball player. And, you know, when they start off, they're pretty senior dominated. You also have, as you said, Issa Nelson. You talked about the Riken kid. And when we hear the name Riken, you really think of Yankton, South Dakota. Long lineage of great, not just basketball players, but athletes. So they're very good. I noticed one thing with Yankton, too. They do play a lot of the younger players. So they're going to get, I think, what we said, about 9 deep that they usually play. Another kid that stuck out a little to me was sophomore Austin Conway, 6'3", a nice wide body, really is going to be probably give giving us a little, or giving the Arrows a little fits down low in the paint. So should be a good game, and I think pretty even teams.
Yeah, we did talk about about Yankton being about 8 or 9 deep. One of those 8 or 9 is Miles Drotzman, who's a 5'11" sophomore forward, and he is sadly injured his ankle in the JV game. So we won't see him tonight, but we should see a freshman, a 5'11" freshman forward, Jackson Kadura.
And that's one thing you don't see a lot
of
of freshmen at this point getting a lot of time in varsity basketball for AA. So that's kind of fun, and they're definitely, their future looks bright, I think you'd have to say, for Yankton. And we're going to see a lot of those younger players coming up here tonight. So.
And if anybody who followed Arrow football, and when we've played Yankton the last couple of years, you'll recognize the name Easton Nelson, who is All-State, first-team All-State quarterback. You'll recognize the name Carson Ness, who was All-State wide receiver, and a kid that just gave the Arrows fits, an athlete who's going to play college football, go play college wide receiver at Northwestern in Orange City, Iowa. So you'll recognize that name. You'll recognize Bryce Krall, was also a football player. So this team has got a lot of football players on it, and a team that has had a lot of success, both football and basketball. I spent some time talking to Coach Haynes, and he said a majority of his athletes on this basketball team are multi-sport players.
And that's what you want.
Yeah, agreed. Agreed. And he said that the coaches in Yankton all do a good job of working together, sharing athletes, is how he put it. And Yankton's got a culture of winning.
They do. You know, when I think of the Yankton Bucks, I think of success, whether it's on the basketball court or on the football field. They know how to win. And let's say they're a hungry team right now. They're sitting at 1 win on the season. Watertown has 2. Both teams, you hate to say desperate for a win, but really need one.
Yeah, I agree. Both teams definitely need a win. I talked to McClemens before the game. He talked very highly of Yankton's defense, and rightfully so. And you know, he said that they're phenomenal defensively. He said that they're very competitive, and you know, it could be another. Last week we talked, on Tuesday, we talked about it possibly being a 50-50 game. And that might be what we have tonight.
You know, I've heard a few people say that here tonight. I'm like, what do you think about the matchup with the Yankton? They're like 50-50, flip a coin, probably going to go down to the wire, kind of like what we saw the other night. That wouldn't surprise me.
So just about 10 minutes to go until tip-off. So a couple housekeeping notes. If you're watching from home or Yankton or from Phoenix or Ipswich or wherever you're at, give us a shout on the chat here. We do a pretty good job of keeping up with it, so we'll make sure to, well, you know, the Tigers.
Never know.
Right?
Yeah,
Ipswich Tigers.
Ipswich Tigers. I got relatives there.
I will say I do want to make this comment, and it might be too early to do it. But I want to get this out before I forget. I was walking down the hallway tonight.
Okay.
After you know, doing some prep work, being the professional that I am.
Yes. Multiple hours getting ready.
Exactly. So as I'm walking down the hallway, this young lady stops me and she said, "I just have to tell you that Arrow TV does such a good job, and we listen to you all the time, and we just appreciate what you do." And I'm like, "Wow, that's nice.
Yeah.
I appreciate that." So it was 3 younger gals, and then myself, and we're walking down the hallway, and as it turns out, it's Coach McClemon's sisters.
Oh, okay.
And his mother-in-law.
Oh, nice.
So, Sandy, Jeannie, and Cheryl.
Let's send a shout out.
I appreciate the conversation, ladies, and happy birthday to Sandy.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to Sandy.
Yes.
The 3 of them made my day. They said that they come and support Pat as often as they can. I did get a little confused. I wasn't sure if they came every game or if they come a majority of the games. But the important thing is that they're here. They support their brother and their son-in-law.
Yep.
And then they double down and go back and watch it on Arrow TV.
How cool is that, huh?
That's fantastic.
All right, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And you know, the one thing that we think of, and you talked about the gentleman from Aberdeen Central and his mom.
Yeah.
You know, we do have the opposing fans, you know, that tune in and watch and check out the broadcast. So we try to be as neutral as we possibly can.
Well,
At times.
we're definitely biased.
Definitely biased.
I mean, we are Arrow TV after all. However, you know, we try our best to be as polite and kind and courteous as we can. I did spend some time talking to Coach Haynes and before the game, and I did tell him that.
Yeah.
And he just laughed and he said, "You guys will do a great job." And so appreciate Yankton. And Yankton's got their stream here today.
Oh, okay.
They're across from us somewhere. So.
All right. So we might not have too many
I'm
fans.
guessing we're probably not going to have a ton of Yankton listeners and watchers tonight, but
no.
If they're coming over to check it out, we appreciate.
Are you ready for this cold weather coming our way, Sam?
Yeah, no, I understand it's
going to be nasty.
I was out in Philly last week.
Yeah.
And talking to people there, and it was like 30 degrees, and they're like, "Geez, how it's got to be? It's cold here? Apologize for how cold it is." And I'm like, "We're from South Dakota,
it's warm.
We're wearing sweatpants and hooded sweatshirts right now, when they're all dolled out and decked out in."
That's because you were wearing your velour bright green Eagles sweatsuit.
Let me tell you what, if we could get a picture of that and get it on Arrow TV,
please do.
That would be awesome, because that is the best outfit that anybody has ever seen ever.
I would agree.
And if like we have a St. Patrick's Day night or something.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if we probably don't play that late in the year, but
you might have to be like the Grand Marshal of the Parade or something. Yes. Like that outfit. I mean, that screams St. Patrick's Day.
Yes.
That's awesome.
I've never been the Grand Marshal of the Parade.
Well, maybe now something that should happen.
Maybe make that happen. I'm not against it.
Let's get some petitions going to get you to do that.
All right. I like it. Let's make it happen.
Right, yeah.
Let's circle back to the Arrows. Arrows are coming off of a tough loss against Aberdeen.
Yeah.
What is the message coming off of that loss coming into this game?
Well, let's say it this way, Sam, that was a tough way to end the game. A lot of debate whether it was a foul or not. We had a technical at the end.
Yeah.
Game got away from us. That's one of those where it's kind of hard to stomach after the contest. You go back, you watch the tape, you think about it too much. You said it probably the best. It's good we're playing right away. Yeah. We only had a couple days off, Wednesday and Thursday without a game, and now you're back and you want to get in that win column. You want to erase that memory. And I tell you, you look at the players, they obviously watch the game and they have that sour taste in their mouth. That's a game Watertown should have won.
Yeah.
I think we can safely say that. And now they need to get back on the win column and make everything just feel a little bit better. Winning does a lot for the psyche.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, winning changes everything, and a win tonight, makes Tuesday a little more manageable.
Yes, and winning also makes practices a whole lot better too.
Absolutely, and Arrows are off for a week, right?
Yeah.
They don't play again until Friday.
Next week, Friday, and they're going to be heading out west to Rapid City. Sometimes a fun trip, sometimes not a fun trip.
Yeah, they'll have games on Friday and Saturday.
And I think they're going to be ready for a little bit of break, because when you look at it, they played, of course, on Friday and Saturday last week, and then Tuesday, and now tonight again. And speaking of that, we look at Yankton, kind of an interesting situation. I think KG brought this up before. They're going to be wearing their white uniforms. Normally, Watertown will wear the white home uniform.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt. Shout out to KG, Kyle Gall. And so we appreciate KG, because KG actually brought this up. Mm-hmm. He said, why are the Arrows wearing purple tonight? And the best that we could come up with is that Yankton's got 3 games over 5 days, and they're in Sioux Falls tomorrow at O'Gorman.
Yeah,
and we believe it to be a laundry situation.
I would imagine. I think if I saw it correctly, it's an afternoon game time at Sioux Falls O'Gorman. So they probably just met up with the ADs and said, hey, we're going to play right away. They're probably staying in Sioux Falls tonight, I would imagine, or here in Watertown. And you don't want to have to deal with the whole laundry situation. So we're gracious enough to make that happen. So a rare purple uniform day for the Arrows.
And like I said, shout out to KG.
Yeah.
We were sitting here watching this and seeing that the Arrows were in purple, and and we never even that never crossed our mind.
No.
But Kyle Gall is at every game and is a huge Arrows supporter and a huge Arrow advocate, and leave it up to Kyle to notice and recognize something like that. So
I always talk to KG before the game, get his thoughts, kind of gets me in the right frame of mind. I like to see what he's thinking.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're 3 minutes away from tip-off here. What do you think about the game tonight? Arrow, I mean, hey, one guy that we haven't mentioned that I do want to talk about, lost in everything that happened at the end of the game on Tuesday, was the incredible performance of Carter Bisker.
I would agree. We had one gal earlier said he should have maybe got the player of the game.
Who was that gal?
That was your daughter.
Yeah, it was. Shout out to Josie Mooney.
And, I think a lot of people would say that. He had a great game. He's really been stepping it up the last couple of games, and he's been fun to watch, and he brings a little extra fire to the team as well. I love to see that, and I hope he has another good game. Once basketball is a game of runs. You keep it going. When you're feeling it, you got to run with it. So let's keep going.
I do have it on good authority that if Carter puts up 20 points tonight, that Jeff Hansen would forgive him for a Skittle incident.
Oh, I want to hear more about this.
Yeah, so apparently Carter spilled some Skittles in Jeff's truck. And I don't know if he was irresponsible with those Skittles and left some behind.
Okay.
For Jeff to clean up.
Yeah.
But Jeff is still pretty hot about it. So
I want to know, did Jeff happen to eat those spilled Skittles?
Knowing Hansen, I don't think that he would.
Okay.
I don't think that he would.
Sure.
But I bet you anything that Hansen's truck is
spotless.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've never had the privilege of being in Jeff Hansen's truck, but I gotta go on a limb. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that thing is pristine.
Jeff, if you're gonna be watching this back, let's give Sam a ride in your pristine truck.
Maybe he could drive me in the Grand Marshal of the parade.
That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
it's a movement that starts tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get Sam to be a possible Grand Marshal of our annual St. Patrick's Day Parade.
Man,
start it now, folks. Start it now.
I'm telling you, I got the outfit for it.
I know you do.
I have the outfit for it.
Beautiful.
60 seconds away from tip-off. Keys to victory tonight for the Arrows.
Hang on to the ball. Don't make them turnovers. Get good shots. Hope the shots go in. We've struggled with that at times. Got a little bit better on Tuesday night. And, you hate to say it, but don't make dumb mistakes. Take care of things. Play hard.
When I talked to McClemens, he basically said the exact same thing you did. He said he's concerned about the consistency of the defense.
Yeah.
And he said the turnovers. Not so much the turnovers, because turnovers will kill you all the time.
Yeah.
But he said the untimely turnovers.
True.
We came out of the first half last week, the first two possessions, we turned it over. It kind of kills momentum a little bit. And then he said once we have the lead, we have to be able to stretch that lead out. Yep. And these untimely turnovers are hurting that from happening. So we're about 9 seconds away here from turning it over to the legendary Mark Bellum. He will do a national anthem, starting lineups, and then the best pregame video on the state. So don't go anywhere. We're going to turn it over, and we'll be back.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Watertown Civic Arena for an exciting night of AA basketball. Tonight, we are pleased to welcome our guests, the players, coaches, and fans from Yankton. Officials for tonight are Chris Frericks, Darren Lorenz, and Scott Whitlock. Positive treatment of these officials will be expected at all time. Failure to do so could result in removal from this event. Athletic training services and care of our athletes are provided by Prairie Lake Sports Medicine through certified athletic trainer Faith Tyler, AeroCare, close to home. At this time, we ask you to remain standing for the national anthem. Please show proper respect to the flag by removing your hat. Stand at attention with your right hand over your heart. Veterans and active duty personnel not in uniform may salute the flag. The anthem will be played by the Watertown High School Band under the direction of Austin Fordham. First, let's meet our Arrow cheerleaders. Taylor Buckles, Kendra Buckles, Adrian Schultz, Natalie Benson, Alexis Olson, Emma Scott, Kaylin Nordquist, and Cameron Nordquist. Arrow cheerleading advisor is Mallory Hoffman. And now tonight's starting lineups. First for the visiting Yankton Bucks. Number 1 is a 6-foot senior guard, Easton Nelson. Number 2 is a 6'1" senior guard, Carson Ness. Number 5 is a 6-foot senior forward, Bryce Krall. Number 10 is a 5'10" junior guard, Beck Reichen. And number 23 is 6'3" senior forward, Cohen Zarbach. Assistant coaches, Brady Hale, Jason Savvy, Sawyer Schmitz. Head coach of the Bucks, Chris Haynes.
Call me crazy, call me biased. It's the best intro in the state. It is.
Gotta love it. Turn the lights down, get everybody pumped up.
It's the best intro in the state.
What are we gonna have for a tip-off song tonight?
You know, I don't see, Riley is down there. I think Riley is in control of the music. I think she's the in-house DJ.
All right.
So let's see what she's got cooking tonight.
We'll find out.
But Bella may be raining on her parade here a little bit.
Might be.
So we got nothing. We got the sound of silence.
That's okay. They're going old school.
All right. I don't hate it.
Quiet before the tip. Here we go.
All right, and we are underway. Double tip. The Yankton's gonna control possession here. I'm not ultra familiar with Yankton's offense. Other than, wow, like great start for Yankton.
Okay.
As Easton Nelson. I did thank him for being a senior this year and not coming back and playing football next year. I did get an opportunity to thank him before the game.
What did he say?
He just turned around and smiled. And Gabe Nordberg getting started right away.
Boy, that would have been a key basket to go in for Watertown to set the pace. Didn't go in.
Yeah, one thing with Yankton too offensively, I mean, they are patient. They have no problem slowing that down and waiting for the perfect shot.
That's evident by them averaging 46 total points a game.
Yeah, and I mean just defensively, at the end you see that one comes up a little flat. Wenches comes out of nowhere with a great rebound.
Love to see that by Wenches. Nice board, grabbing it out of the sky.
Wide open for McClemens, and he puts up the first green bean of the evening.
That's a good way to start for Watertown. Need more of those.
I tell you what, if McClemens is going to get that open and make that shot, it's going to be a long night for Yankton. Hey, good answer there. Good answer by Cohen Zarbach.
As you say that, there it goes.
Yeah, great answer there. Hey, and that was one thing that Coach McClemens talked about, before the game, is he was concerned about the defensive effort and the defensive consistency by the Arrows.
Oh,
Jackson turns that one over.
Kind of what we talked about there too, Sam, is taking care of the ball. Don't make the bad mistakes, and sometimes that ball gets a little slippery.
Yeah, it sure does. Ooh, I think maybe he had an opportunity there. Looked like Bryce Crawl was cutting to the hoop.
They do a nice job of movement and trying to get to that open spot.
Yeah, they're very patient.
Oh,
and just as you say that, maybe a heat check there. Speaking of heat checks, okay, Gabe wide open at the top of the key. He's gonna draw the back of the iron on that one.
Wide open.
Yep, good look.
Yep, good luck. That's the take you want.
Yep, absolutely. That's the thing with basketball. Nice little back step there.
Yeah.
Draws the back of the iron, offensive rebound. In high school, the shot clock goes back to 35, right?
I believe so.
NBA, it's like
goes to 14. Yep, which I like.
Yeah.
Took me a little bit to get used to. Nice move.
Yeah, good move there by Carson Ness. I wish I had an opportunity to thank him for graduating as well.
You're going to hear his name quite a bit tonight, Carson Ness. He's a good-looking ball player.
You're going to hear a lot of Easton Nelson and a lot of Carson Ness. Easton's going to SDSU.
Okay.
But I'm not sure if he's playing football or not.
Okay. Good athlete.
Yeah, talented.
7-3, Yankton with the early lead. Watertown needs to get it going. Kind of Clemens out there. He's pointing at each of the players. You need to do this. You need to do that.
I tell you what, there is. And so for what I get to do, I get here a little early for every game. I get here a little early, and I get an opportunity to talk to the opposing coach.
Yep.
Sometimes I get to talk to the opposing players.
Yep.
But there's one consistent with every coach that I talk to about Watertown is the massive amount of respect that they have for Pat McClemens.
Absolutely. Well deserved over the years.
Yes. Speaking of McClemens, there's Jackson in the corner.
Kind of a knuckleball there. Didn't really rotate much.
It'll happen. He'll drain one.
Oh, yeah. He did before.
Yep, he's a shooter.
Nice cut. Got to make that.
Yeah, boy. Yankton's moving the ball really well. You know, one thing we were talking about Carter Bisker.
Nice. Oh!
As he gets to the line. Carter comes off the bench. Just a couple minutes, and he gets heavy minutes.
Yep. Smart plug.
But like, what kind of luxury or value is that to have a kid like that be able to come off the bench?
That's huge. When you're going to go to your bench for the first time that you're going to bring in that excitement, that extra little, little turbo in there.
Yeah, and then coming off the bench here early too is Cade Stark.
And it looked like there that, I believe it was Zarbach, had one heck of a block, but got called for the foul.
Carter's going to come up short on both of them.
Free throws have been an issue for everyone, not just the Watertown Arrows.
And it's free.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it.
And somewhere Brian Norberg is not happy.
No.
That guy was an incredible free throw shooter in both college and high school.
Yep.
And, man, that guy.
Oh,
Bisker turns it over.
Kind of got up in the air, got a little.
Got a little turned around.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah, a little sideways. Be wide open in the corner. Great box out there by Wenches.
They seem to like the shot from the corner. It's not going in.
Gabe can get us set up here.
Be patient. No rush.
See that double team comes on Carter like right away.
They're good athletes, so they obviously did their homework there.
Yep.
On Carter.
Decker just comes up just short.
I think what you can tell is going to be probably another low-scoring affair, which Yankton likes to do apparently.
Yeah, Yankton defensively is just fantastic, and something's got to give. Mm-hmm. It's the
cut.
Oh, I thought Spencer. Did you see Spencer kind of talk to him a little bit?
I didn't see that.
Yeah. Hey, way to drive the basket there for Decker. I thought Spencer kind of, when the guy hit the ground, Spencer kind of turned around and talked back. Or maybe he was just checking in on him.
Maybe, but probably something we don't want to do.
Just checking in on him.
Yeah. Decker at the line.
Going to send Decker to the line here for 2. He's going to come up just short.
Right off the front of the rim. I always say you want to get that arc up there, you want it to come down high. If you're going to hit the rim, you want it to hit on the front and roll over and go in.
Another reminder, if you're watching wherever you're watching from, let us know in the chat. Tell us where you're from and who you're supporting. We'll make sure to shout that out. There we go. Get one to fall.
Watch Coach Carter a little bit the other night. It was on. And
sure.
he did the deal where I want you to make 53 free throws before you leave the gym. I think that might be something of the past.
Yeah.
That's making them.
I think it's 53s now.
Yes.
Before you leave the gym. 7-4 Yankton.
Good movement.
Just about 3.5 minutes left here in the first quarter. Yeah, and you see it. Just patient, and then bullying underneath.
That's what I'm talking about. Asa Conway into the game. He's a good-sized athlete, and he can control that pace.
They got him listed as a 6'3" sophomore guard.
I don't know if that's the case.
Yeah, this has. I think that's.
Mine says guard too.
Yeah, I think that's a hiccup.
But we have two different things we're looking at. They both say guard.
So the referee down there, that's got the ball right now.
Yep.
Fun fact about him.
All right.
Super nice guy. I forget his name, but you see him in football and basketball.
Yeah.
He's very good at what he does.
Sure.
He is the only personal foul penalty that I ever have in my life came from that guy.
Really?
Yep. Threw the flag right in my face.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I was coaching varsity football for Waverly.
And he threw it in his face.
and I let him know that I wasn't real happy, and I chased him down the field. And so as I'm chasing him down the field, simultaneously he turns into his pocket, grabs the flag, throws it right in my mouth.
Oh, geez.
I mean, and I'm not being like figuratively, or like figuratively. Right?
Yeah.
But he threw the flag right at me, and then was able to get further down the field and ran away from me so that he could keep his eyes on the play.
There you go.
Very good referee, very professional, and in that particular moment, I was not. The flag was warranted.
Yep.
But it's the only, I think I got an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty.
Being a ref is a thankless job at times.
Yeah, but that guy, I've seen him at a lot of events as Jackson turns it over.
Gotta control
gets the pocket picked, and then goes coast to coast.
I really like that.
That's Owen Eisness.
See how he controlled that ball?
Yeah,
he was watching where the defender was and just laid it right on in. Textbook.
Hey, Mitch goes up with the green bean, wrong-handed.
Let's say this, Olsen, we needed that basket.
Yeah, we did.
A little razzle-dazzle there.
Yeah, Carson Ness gets to the line shooting two.
Got some athletes here.
Yeah, I mean, all these guys, like we talked about, I mean, a majority of these guys are multi-sport athletes.
Looks like they're going to get ready to send another guy in. They play a lot of players.
Yeah, 8 or 9 deep.
Yep.
That one goes in 12-7. Caden Decker's going to check back in for the Arrows, and coming out is going to be Rehorse.
Eason Nelson coming back in, and it looks like Cohen Zarbach coming out for the Bucks. Fun fact about Yankton, what makes their team special in the ESD that's different than the others for like boys and girls?
They're from Yankton?
Got the Bucks and the Gazelles.
Oh, sure.
Hey,
Bucks and Gazelles.
Yep,
that makes sense.
I believe the only ones that do that we play.
Yep. And you know, like there's some schools that do like Lady Arrows.
Yeah.
And I like that we don't.
Yeah, I agree. We're just Arrows.
Yeah. Spencer doing a good job of getting rid of it. Hey, and then we're going to draw a foul there by Caden Decker. Good sportsmanship, helps the kid up.
I was trying to explain on the way in tonight to my boy and his friends why they're called the Gazelles and why they're called the Bucks and not the same thing. I think we got it figured out.
Yeah.
Kind of cool. And they have different logos.
Yeah, they do have different logos.
Decker at the line. There you go.
2 for 3 now. Decker is at the line.
2 points on the night for Caden.
Still early, minute and a half left here in the first quarter. Arrows trailing 13-8.
I don't think this game is going to get away from anybody. I could be wrong, but like I said, I think we're going to have a close matchup all the way through. Nice shot.
Yeah, good to see Caden hit both his free throws. It's important.
A little different look on the Jumbotron tonight.
The red really pops.
It really does.
It does.
Nothing but the best here.
I think Carter's going to check back in. Or no, excuse me, that's Gabe. Gabe's at the bench, or at the scorer's table. Got a foul on number 10. That's Kate Start.
Oh, yep.
Number 10 for Watertown.
One thing I noticed with the Yankton and Mitchell game was very handsy. Kind of one of those rough games where the refs let a lot go, and it got pretty physical.
Similar to the Aberdeen game.
It was.
I mean, there was a lot of pushing going on in that game that wasn't called.
A lot of forearms.
Oh, just like there. I think Jackson maybe had an opportunity at that, but thought that he maybe fouled.
Nathan's going to control it now. Do a nice job of not being rushed. Good pass.
Yeah, great pass. Great move there.
Careful.
Oh, Mitch Schulson with the Dikembe. There you go.
No.
Getting quick hands in there. Good defense here by the Arrows tonight.
Really playing strong. Moving good.
Good move. Yeah, good passing, good movement.
They get the board.
Boy, that's a fresh 35. Wide open in the corner. The wind picked up. The wind picked up.
Somebody opened that door in the front, and it blew that basketball over.
Not Easton Nelson's fault by any means.
A little breezy in here.
A little breezy.
Civic Arena tonight.
Yep, you could feel it. It's like the old Metrodome.
Yes. You walk through those doors, and it will blow you over.
Yes.
Miss that place.
Yeah, hard for, I don't miss the trough.
No, that was gross.
No, I do not miss the trough at all. Not even a little.
It's not a sink.
No. Got to space out here. Decker's going to shoot one up. He's going to hit the back of the iron. Rebound by Yankton here.
Watertown got to follow their shots.
They're going to hold for the last shot here. 15 seconds left. Plenty of time to set up the offense.
Really, Watertown's been playing some pretty good D.
Both teams have 13-9 right now at the end of the quarter.
Oh, try to do that a little extra.
He's at long distance three.
Nice
Well,
shot.
sign that kid up for quarterback. You see the form?
Yeah.
The wrist snapped. It looked good.
Perfect. Right on the money. Just a little high.
So at the end of the first quarter, Yankton leads the Watertown Arrows 13-9. We are going to take a 30-second timeout here. This timeout brought to you by Dakota Land Federal Credit. All right, and we are back. That's a quick timeout, Jeremy, 30 seconds.
Yeah, that goes pretty quick.
Yeah, it really does.
Good game so far, 13-9. Yankton in the lead. Like I said, this is really a game that both teams, I think, are desperate to get in that win column. Yankton's had a stretch where they've gotten, well, I should say, we had our first win on the year against Brookings. Yankton also, that's their only win on the season, was Brookings a while back. Yankton, meanwhile, has lost the last 3 in a row. And they got another matchup tomorrow. They get no rest. They're going to be in Sioux Falls taking on a very formidable Sioux Falls O'Gorman team. And then Jefferson on Tuesday in Sioux Falls. And a week from tonight, they play Roosevelt. So they're going to get their fill of the Sioux Falls teams coming up.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna be busy.
Here we go.
All right, just like that, we are.
That's kind of strange with the ball on the ground.
Back in action. Arrows moving it around here. I think it's important that it's very early in the game, but I'd like to see him score on this possession after only scoring 9 points in the first quarter.
Very nice.
Hey, good move by Decker there.
That's a nice, got the ball. Put it in.
Back up, back up.
And foul, we'll take that.
Absolutely.
Nice shot, Jackson McClemmons.
Be a big 4-point swing here if he can nail both of them.
Knot the game up if he can make them.
Hey, these are important. All these free throws early on, we talk about it all the time that, it's early in the game, but you got to knock these down. They all add up. Jackson does have a nice shot.
He does. I really like it when he's out on the three-point line. He lets her fly, and he gets good arc on the ball.
Yeah, and it looked like on that full court, there he didn't have a whole lot of rotation.
Nope, that was kind of another knuckleball.
On that full court shot that he threw up.
Beautiful.
It looked effortlessly too. He's a tall kid.
Tall, lanky. Don't let him fool you. He's very strong.
That's exactly what I was getting at. We don't talk about how strong Jackson is, but clearly he is. Look at Ness just getting after it.
Boy, I like that.
Look at Ness.
I like that.
Talented kid.
That's a guy that misses it and gets up there, fights it, and then puts in the money. I love it.
I mean, we talked about earlier, like the kid can jump out of the arena.
That
Like
he can.
He's an athlete.
He got springs on his feet there.
The other thing that with him being an athlete that I talked about is Gabe drops the green bean in the corner.
Little ice in the veins.
Going back to Carson Ness, I asked Coach McClemens, because a lot of these kids that play high school that go on to play high school basketball that are really like football players. I asked him. I said, is Carson Ness an athlete or is he a basketball player?
Yeah.
And Coach McClemens said, of course he's an athlete, but he said he is very much a basketball player. And he said you can tell by the way that he handles the ball, his footwork, how he attacks the basket, and we saw it there. Like
I love it.
Yeah, he's very much a basketball player.
Fun to watch.
Yeah, very much so.
Got a lot of hops.
Yeah, and, and like you said, I mean, he's got springs in his shoes. He's got good bounce.
Remember those old shoes I used to wear that would have like the little, like the heel on them, those power shoes to make you jump more?
Oh, yeah.
You must have worn those because you definitely got the hops.
What were those called? Strength shoes.
Yes.
Yeah,
they look
strength
ridiculous.
shoes. That had a big old platform on the bottom of them. Man, I wanted them so bad.
I didn't have them. I had some friends, and they said it hurt their feet.
Yeah, I never had them. As Mitch Olsen goes up for one. Yeah, it's
a fight.
Wrong-handed. I'm telling you, if he shot with the right hand, he'd have better luck. Yeah, those strength shoes, those things.
Remember that big platform they had on?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that giant platform on them.
Had a friend who'd wear them in school, trying to get
strengthen
his
the old calves,
and jump more, and we all kind of laughed at it.
Yeah, of course. That guy's in the NBA
now. No. Playing City League somewhere, I'm sure.
The City League All-Star.
Yeah, correct.
Boy, physical. Oh, Jackson. Boy, they're letting him go.
They are letting him go.
There's one. And Coach McClemens is telling everybody, nice job.
That voice kind of gets a little higher when he gets excited, and that was one of those moments. You got to think he might lose his voice a few times throughout the year.
Yeah, he's such a good dude, though.
Absolutely. 2-point ball game. Right now, Yankton's probably on record pace from what they've been doing this year for scoring points in a game. Usually it's pretty low.
Yeah, I mean, to double them up right now, it's 34.
Yep.
Good pass there by Gabe.
Whoa.
Good pass by Gabe. Decker finishes it.
Tie ball game. Needed that one. Watertown's feeling it now.
Yeah, 17-17, 5.5 minutes left here in the first half. Arrows start deep, going way downtown. That's Beck Reichen. Sheesh.
Oh, my goodness.
Definitely see that he's done that before. Hey, Carter Bisker wide open.
I was gonna say, don't leave him open if you're the Bucks.
Caden Decker really playing hard. Nice cut.
Playing the game.
Little floater there. Very nice.
Nice look, Caden Decker, and good execution.
Yes. Good pass.
Fun game so far.
Yeah, 19-20, a lot of back and forth here.
Let it fly.
Of course, Ryan Heiser jumps in and he says left-handed is the right way to be.
Of course he would. Happy birthday, Ryan Heiser.
Ryan Heiser's birthday today?
It's his birthday today.
Is he 25, 26 today?
I'm not sure. Good guy.
Great guy. Big left-handed bat, too.
Firm believer of wearing shorts all the time. I like it.
Yeah, you gotta be a little crazy to do something like that. And he's a little crazy.
I did tell him, and you might not like this. I said, he's a big Cowboys fan. If the Cowboys get Deion Sanders to be a coach, they might quickly become my second favorite football team.
Let me tell you what, as an Eagles fan, if the Cowboys get Deion Sanders as their head coach, I will be the happiest little boy in the whole wide world.
Why?
It would be a disaster.
No, it won't.
An absolute disaster.
Deion's a winner.
Wow. As a player, yes. Yeah, no, it would be an absolute nightmare.
We'll see.
100%. I hope that happens. I pray every night that happens. Arrow's doing a good job of moving the ball. Team defense, unlike a Deion Sanders game. Hey, look at Wenches getting after it.
That's a nice play there, Wenches.
That's a great play from Wenches. You know, Wenches doesn't score a whole lot. You know, he does other things.
Yep.
So it's nice to see him contribute that way.
Let's just say you got the football players going at it right now. You have Conway and Wenches. They're banging pretty good down low.
Well, that's a lot of beef down there.
That's a lot of beef.
There you go. Wenches is going to draw the foul on the entry pass.
Good one. Take those.
3.5 minutes left. Arrows holding on to a 1-point lead. I'd like to know that referee's name. I should go and talk to him after the game and thank him.
He looks familiar.
No, he's such a good referee, and you see him all the time.
Yeah.
Speaking of football players, got a couple of state champion coaches down here.
Yeah.
Coach O'Connor, Coach Castle.
Oh, there you go. Whoa, a little push there with the forearm.
Gabe's tough kid. He's all right. Get back up and maybe a
push there again.
Okay, Gabe got some separation there. I thought maybe he was going to pop it.
I did too.
Girls doing
nice
a good
drive.
job. Good move there by Carter Bisker.
Tell you what, he's standing out here the past couple games and definitely tonight.
Yes.
That young man is fun to watch.
Carter is impressive. And he's only a junior.
Look, he didn't get a foul called on that one.
Yeah. Agreed.
They're letting her go. He's going to pop.
Deep,
He's
deep,
pop.
get it. Yeah, and McClemens is telling him, get up there.
You want to.
Uh-oh,
He's going to take it.
All right, little push there. I think you're getting a push on Spencer.
Yeah, definitely looked like it. They're fighting hard down low. You got two football guys going at it hard.
Yeah, and you know what? Basketball's a physical game.
It is. Getting more so over the years, wouldn't you say?
For sure. Yeah, for sure. But you know, look, this quarter is flying by. I mean, the refs they're not calling anything ticky-tacky tonight.
It's been a fun game.
No, it really has. And the other thing, like when there's no fouls, you know, the flow of the game goes, and you spend more time talking about the players than you do the refs, and you know that's what every ref wants.
That's right.
Great block there by Kate Stark.
Nice job. Now capitalize for the Arrows.
Dane Stark, excuse me. Clemens from the free throw line. Hey, you love to see it, and he draws a foul.
Almost put that in.
A great job by Jackson. What?
What they call that?
Does not draw the foul?
Apparently not.
You ruined my great call.
Pat McClemen's hands are going up. Like,
yeah.
What was that?
What was the foul?
What was that? I didn't get it.
Apparently Jackson cheated.
I thought it was good effort by Jackson.
I thought it was great effort. He got his rebound. He went up for a shot.
Final 2 minutes of the half.
May or may not got mugged.
Got a nice towel there to wipe your sweat off.
We're going to talk about this towel. Hey, Wench is about just takes care of Maddie.
His eyes got pretty big there.
Yo, why did he hit Maddie when Schmidt's right there? Why wouldn't you hit Schmidt? Schmidt deserves to be hit.
That.
Schmitty always deserves it. Schmitty, is he clean shaved right now?
Can't tell.
Or does he's got a mustache?
A lot of people have the mustaches nowadays.
Best looking guy on that bench is Tobin.
Nice.
3-point basket there.
Jackson Cadera.
Yeah, that's the freshman that we talked about.
They're lucky they didn't call something there.
Oh, should have been something
slapped.
there. He got smacked on the arm.
Yeah, he definitely, you could hear the slap up here.
Yeah, Stevie Wonder could hear that.
That's kind of like when you're watching pro wrestling, they do that super kick and they slap their side. That sounded like that.
Shawn Michaels.
Uh-huh.
The legend.
It's all about the slap of the leg.
Who doesn't like Shawn Michaels?
The Heartbreak Kid.
Sweet chin music?
Yep.
Come on.
Three horses
blocked. Yeah, how does that theme song go?
I'm just a sexy boy. Not your boy toy.
Yeah, clip that. Jeez.
That's what it is.
The freshman is kind of going for a heat check there. That's nice, Junior.
You asked.
Hey, you're not wrong. Asked and answered. Just over a minute remaining in the first half here as
nice pass.
Tie game, 23-23.
Really good.
Yeah, Mitch Olson underneath for those high percentage shots.
Very pleased with the Arrows and their passing and finding the open man in the cut. Very good.
Yeah, Arrows are moving the ball well tonight.
Really good.
Putting up 25 on a team that puts that is notorious for their defensive prowess, and so they're scoring.
Absolutely.
But on the flip side of that, I mean, Yankton's not known for scoring a lot of points, and they're sitting there right with them. So
Yeah.
it's exactly what Coach McClemens talked about at the beginning of the game.
Three-horse.
It's almost like he knows what he's talking about when it comes to basketball.
He sure does. Three-horse a little undersized on that little situation there with Conway.
Conway, but Rehorse is a thick kid.
Yes.
He's strong, but Conway's a big kid.
Yep.
And equally as strong.
Absolutely.
Girls going to hold on to a last shot here. Tie game. Who do you want taking this shot for the Arrows?
Dane Decker.
Perfect time in. Don't foul. Don't foul.
A little early.
Hands up. Hands up.
That's where you always got to worry about being careful and not fouling the guy in the three-point shot and send him to the line.
All right, at the end of the first half, the Arrows 25, the Yankton Bucks 25. That'll take us to halftime, and we will be back.
My name's Kenley Saxton, and I'm the boys varsity manager.
My name's Josie Mooney, and I'm the boys varsity manager.
Your eyes are looking really good today.
Thanks. Your hair is really long and blonde. It looks really good.
Thanks, I've been growing it. Your smile lights up a room.
Your eyes sparkle when you talk.
Your waist is looking so small. Like this big. Speck of dust. Gone.
Thank you. Thank you. I really like your necklace. It's super cute.
I can't believe that you got mistaken for Megan Fox yesterday.
That happens all the time.
Megan Fox.
Yeah, all the time.
I'm Caden Decker.
I'm Jackson McClemens.
We're
a compliment battle. I love the goatee.
The haircut you just got.
Like the sideburns.
Like your facial.
Thanks, man. Really appreciate it. I love the buzz cut.
I like your humor.
I'm pretty funny. I know. I love the teeth. Really straight.
Like the stash, you gotta go around here.
Yeah. I mean, I'd say mine's better than yours, but
That
it is, though. I like how we're just absolutely going off in 4 directions. Pretty clean.
Hi, my name is Dane Stark. I'm a sophomore.
My name's Jackson Follick, and I'm a junior.
I'm Caden Corey, and I'm a sophomore.
What's your guys' favorite basketball memory?
My favorite basketball memory is from freshman year when Dylan Rodden hit a game-winning three against Washington. That was pretty cool.
Remember that? Mine is probably freshman year, last year. The rapid trip. I mean, pretty fun. I liked it.
What would you say the team's goal is this year?
Team goal? Or what we keep doing in practice? Rebounding and winning games.
What about you, Dan?
Making it a state. Try to win it.
If you guys had to eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Probably like chicken Alfredo.
Bacon cheeseburger for sure.
Nice.
What's your guys' favorite superhero?
Mine's probably The Flash. I mean, watch most of the episodes of the series.
Mine's got to be Spider-Man, probably. Seen him the most, I guess. What's the superpower you would have for the rest of that you would want to have for the rest of your life?
Probably super speed. I mean, fast. Just sit.
Probably fly around the world.
Okay, we are back. So you may have noticed, as we check out the highlights here for the first half, that you may have seen some towels in the crowd tonight. If can the Aero TV crew get the camera on us here real fast? Is that yeah, after the highlights here.
Sure.
Once we can get these highlights done, maybe we can get the camera on us.
Cool towels.
So yeah, you might see that there's been some white towels in the stands here. So
Great idea.
here they are.
Nice.
So Dustin Flatten and the great team at Active Heating.
Do a great job.
Yeah, do a good job there. So they Dustin walked around and handed these towels out to everybody tonight. So
kids are waving them around.
Yep, everybody's kind of waving them around. But kudos to Dustin and the team over at Active Heating for supplying these towels to everybody for Aero Nation.
Yeah, that's a pretty good thing, and I know a lot of those kids are excited to get them and keep them around for a long time.
Looks like we got some visitors here to the booth. The beautiful Josie Mooney and Kenley Saxton are here. What can we do for you, ladies? Not sure what they're up to here, but they've invaded our broadcast like DX invaded WCW Nitro.
See, now you're bringing up wrestling stuff again.
Yeah, see, there they are. Yep. Yep, wave to the audience there, girls. Geez, they're so happy. So those that don't know who these young ladies are, these are the student managers for the Aero basketball team. You may have saw them as the featured Aeros not that long ago. So 2 seniors, the beautiful Josie Mooney, my youngest daughter, and then Kenley Saxton. And I was just telling Jeremy that you two have been best friends since like 1st grade.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So been best friends since 1st grade. They've been student managers for the basketball team since 7th grade.
Really?
So
wow.
yeah, now here they are.
Long time. Yeah.
We don't have any microphones for you, so you can't talk. So next time.
Big screen too.
Next time. There you are. Flex cam.
Flex cam. I don't want to show off.
Well, nice to have them here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, 3.5 minutes left. 25-25 game.
Fun game.
Yeah, fun game. Why don't you do your best to recap the first half for us?
Well, I'm just going to say both teams, I think, are playing very well. I think defense has stepped it up. When I look at the Aeros, I've been very happy with how they've rotated the ball, how they've gotten the ball into the guy that's open. We've had a lot of good cuts, and they've found them. Most of the time, they're going in. I think a very nice first half for the Aeros, and I'm going to agree with the same thing for the Yankton Bucks. I think they had a very good first half. They really shot the ball pretty good. Some of the three-pointers were a little rough, and I'll tell you this, that they do really well. They got some big bodies. I look at number 52, Austin Conway. He can definitely move you outside. So some of our bigger guys are going to have their hands full with him here coming up in the second half. But great game. We said it was probably a 50-50 game, and that's definitely what it is turning out to be.
I think you hit the head on the nail that if you are Coach Hayes from Yankton or Coach McClemens from Watertown, I mean, you're happy with the performance that you've had on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, absolutely. And when we talk about the Yankton Bucks, you know, I've said that they average, 46 points a game? Not very much, you know, and they're well on their way right now at 25. And I figured they'd maybe stall a little more with looking at some of their other games. You know, not really getting a lot of shots. They take their time with moving the ball around. But tonight, if they have an open shot, they're letting it fly.
Yeah.
And I look at Carson Ness, really enjoy watching him play.
Yeah, Carson Ness is a good player. See a live look in here with the Aeros at Yankton playing the Gazelles.
Yeah, the Gazelles.
Aeros got a 4-point lead here at halftime.
How about that? Let's go, girls.
And it looks like we have another visitor in the booth.
How are you?
Okay, March 1st, Polar Plunge for Special Olympics. Yeah, so
all right.
Yeah, definitely
jumping in. Thinking about it. All right.
So if you don't have anything going on March 1st, definitely go check out the Polar Plunge.
Have you ever done that?
I have not. I have been asked to participate in the polar plunge this year.
Well, you better do it.
And, you know, it's really cold.
It is. I'm always impressed by the people that do it every single morning. They say it's so good for your system and your body and recovery.
Yep.
And they live for it. Like when they get up, they just hop in a big old cold tub. I don't like when my bath water gets cold.
I'm not a bath guy.
I'm not either.
No, like the whole concept of a bath is odd to me. You're bathing in your own filth. You know what I mean?
Like, how about with the bubbles?
Bubbles, no bubbles, candles, no candles. You're laying in your own filth.
Rubber ducky?
You're the one. I mean, I could get behind the duck. I could get behind the battleship.
I can't remember the last time I've taken a bath. I was probably a little kid.
No, baths are. You know who likes baths?
Who?
There's a guy in our community. He's a business owner.
Okay.
And he's fairly well known.
Okay. Are you gonna out him?
Loves him some baths.
Who is it?
It's Austin Peacher.
Really?
Austin Peacher. Yep, owner of Labby's.
Know that. Good
Loves,
guy.
Great guy.
Next time I see you, Austin, I'm gonna ask about your baths.
Loves baths.
He might not appreciate you saying that on air.
I don't know. I mean, if you shouldn't be ashamed of it by any means. However,
you just talked about bathing in your own filth.
Yes, that's what you're doing. That's why I don't get.
It is kind of gross.
I do have it on good authority. So if you're at Labby's right now and you're enjoying a nice meal, you know, maybe I don't know if Austin's there or not, but the next time you see him, Cowboys fan, so bad decisions, poor decision making.
Poor decision. Nice guy.
Great guy. Draws flatter that one.
Whoa, a little hip check.
Yep, Gabe got him.
Nice job for Gabe trying to help him up there.
Yeah,
like
hopefully,
to see the sportsmanship.
Good to see it. I thought maybe that he was slow to get up, so I was a little nervous.
That's quite a hit.
Yeah, that going down for the Bucks there. That's Beck Reichen. Legendary name in the Yankton community.
Absolutely.
We saw him hit one from there earlier.
Weighty.
Yep, Arrows are closing in on that one.
Have a flat shot.
Great Wench's rebound there. A little 2-on-1 here. Gabe's going to attack. Going to draw the foul.
Oh, he did what he needed to. Going to the line.
Yep. See if he can sink both of them. He's smiling.
Yep.
Gabe's a physical kid.
Yeah, gotta like that. You gotta be physical in AA basketball.
Yeah, I mean, Gabe's definitely not going to shy away from the physicality.
Nope. Contact's okay.
Back of the iron on the first one.
Free throws can be a struggle.
They are free.
Doesn't look like it.
They are free.
There you go.
Just the second one. Shout out to Troy Taranis, who's in the crowd tonight.
Legend.
Very much so. You know, he's a phenomenal softball player.
Is
you know that?
Yeah, he was a great basketball player.
Yeah, Taranis can hit, and he can field.
Nice.
Yeah, good old. I wish he still played. And he's just like such a solid dude, you know. Like
nice
he's a great guy. Corner 3 here.
Oh!
Bangs that one home. That is Easton Nelson.
Jackson McClemens really did what you needed to do on the defensive side. He just got it over him.
You know, I mean, sometimes the perfect defense isn't good enough for. Oh, he's going to say he stepped out of bounds.
Spencer Wench is lucky he didn't get called for a hack there.
I didn't see it. Didn't happen. Oh, hit that, Jackson. Yeah! Jackson McClemens with the green bean.
He's getting fired up.
Yeah.
Arrows up by 1.
Boy, he's just got that nice arch on his shot.
Yes, fun to watch shoot.
Very, very good shooter.
And you know what you can tell? He's done it a lot.
Yes. Here we go. Good defense here. This is exactly what Coach McClemens was talking about. Don't turn the ball over. Stretch that lead a little bit. There you go. Good pass. Mitch is going to drive. He's going to give up the 3, draw the foul.
All right, that's fine.
Okay, yeah. Arrow's looking nice right now.
Arrow's, I think, doing really well on offense, passing the ball around and making good choices.
Arrow's looking good.
Yes, much better.
Fun to watch right now. Okay, there's Jackson again.
Oh.
I think he was trying to draw the foul there, and
he wanted that.
maybe should have gotten the foul.
Maybe.
Over under half a 3-point attempt shot from Spencer Wenches on the season.
Under.
Hey, good job, Caden Decker. Caden Decker's a dog.
He's a dog. And
Yes.
that's a good term if anybody doesn't know what that means nowadays.
Yes.
You can call
he
the
is
dog.
a DAWG.
Yeah. That's
Does
a good
all
term.
the dirty work underneath, gets the rebound, puts it back up.
It's a player you want on your team.
Great defense there. Okay, Jackson. Jackson's feeling it a little bit.
This is where Watertown needs to keep the points going and get a little bit of a lead.
Don't turn the ball over here. Extend the lead as Caden Decker goes for 3. I think he gets the top of the board there.
Yep.
I think they had an opportunity for an offensive rebound.
They
there,
did. They did. At the top of the backboard.
For the Arrows,
Got a timeout here coming.
timeout
Yankton.
All right, we're gonna stay here.
Yeah.
5.5 to go here in the third quarter. Arrows stretch that lead to 3, but now this is okay. A little rocky. Smart. That's good music.
That's very good.
Good music.
And you've then, obviously, Philadelphia did you run up the steps like Rocky did?
Of course.
I'm sure you did.
There are 3 things that you have to do every time you go to Philadelphia. You have to go to Chicky and Pete's, get yourself a cheesesteak, and,
Oh, that sounds
and
good.
crab fries.
Oh, crab?
They've got crab fries. It's customized to Chicky Pete's. It's their stick. It's their deal.
Yeah.
They're 10 out of 10.
Okay.
Go to Angelo's and get the best cheesesteak in the entire city.
Sounds good.
And then of course you got to go take a picture with the Rocky, with the Rocky statue, and then run up the steps. Good energy, good vibes. 10 out of 10.
How do those steps compare to these steps here at the Civic Arena, Sam?
You know, I only have to go up the Rocky steps the one time.
Yeah.
Plus, you're just strong, you know, and like nobody's judging you for not being able to see your feet. You know, nobody's judging you for being 60 pounds overweight because everybody else is too.
Everybody else is too.
Yeah, so it's
Do
fine.
you turn the song on your phone while you're running up the stairs?
I don't. You know, generally I record it, and this time my beautiful bride, Audrey, she was recording it from the bottom of the steps. And then when you rewatch it, it looks like I'm carrying up a cup of coffee up the steps. So it's not it's not great.
Quick question on Rocky after the shot here. Uh-oh.
Get him for too many steps. You got a foul underneath.
Like a foul.
Yeah,
Number
foul's going
5.
to be on 5 there.
Crawl.
Let's crawl.
Yep. So let's talk about Rocky. Out of all the Rocky movies, what is your favorite Rocky movie?
It's hard to argue with the first one.
It's good.
You know, I mean, the original's always good. The cool thing with the Rocky series is that the sequels were very good.
Yeah.
You know, and oftentimes, as we talk about sequels,
He's a baller.
we talk about sequels. Carter Bisker, he's the last of them. He's the finale.
He's got 7 on the night.
And boy, he is special. He's very good. We're going to get an over and back there. Arrows ball, extend that lead.
This is what we need. It's a
Up to
game of
6.
runs. Keep it rolling.
So go.
Another timeout.
Okay, so Rocky won the original.
Okay.
Great story. Sylvester Stallone pitched it to many places, and he said that he was going to produce it and star in it.
Yeah.
And they all said, no. They wanted Harrison Ford.
That wouldn't have worked.
Yeah, they wanted Harrison Ford as Rocky because he was coming off of the big Star Wars movie.
It'd be weird him saying, "Yo, Adrian."
Yeah, so you know the Hollywood studios all wanted Harrison Ford, and Rocky stuck to his guns.
Yeah.
And here's Sylvester Stallone. Sylvester Stallone stuck to his guns, and he said nope, and so ended up getting it done. And of course, the rest is history. So I would argue that the first one is the best. However,
I will argue with you.
However, if you wanted to say Drago,
Ivan Drago, I must break you.
Yes, if you wanted to talk about Drago being like the best villain, you could do that. But Clubber Lang,
That's pretty
Clubber
good.
Lang was a very good villain. So if you wanted to argue with me that 3 is the best one, I'm sure is that where you're going?
I'm going 4. I love 4. 4
Okay.
I've watched so many times, from the soundtrack to the training in Russia in the snow to just everything. Rocky 4
Is
awesome.
4 is Drago?
Drago, Ivan
Okay,
Drago.
yeah, I got 3 and 4 messed up.
Yep.
So we are having a little bit of technical difficulties right now, so we're glitching. So we may have to restart the broadcast.
You have to jiggle the cord.
I don't know if it maybe blow into the cord
Maybe. That
and,
works
and hit
sometimes.
reset. It worked on the Nintendo.
Yep.
So they're trying to. It looks like maybe we're back.
Looks like it.
So you got to figure it out. So
Okay.
being told that they're kind of been fighting with it as Caden Decker goes up for a 3 and comes up just short.
Shot,
But
though.
technical crew has been fighting with it for a little bit, but seems to be going now. We're not going to touch anything. We asked you at home not to touch anything.
Yeah, do not touch your television.
Yep. So let's just we'll ride it out. But in the
computer?
event that we have to restart, then we'll restart.
It's not on your end. It's on our end.
Yes.
Let's give Arrow TV guys some love here. The cameramen, from the guys, Ryan up here, and everybody.
Yeah,
what a system they have going here. Awesome.
Yeah, great job. I wonder. Okay, let me ask you. Out of the Arrow TV crew, who would be Drago? Would
KG?
Would KG be Ivan Drago?
Maybe.
KG's saying, yeah, he's smiling.
Dolph Lundgren was so good then.
What about Brigitte Nilsson?
Oh, yeah.
Brigitte, she did a good job.
Very,
good pass from Fisker there. Olsen's going to drive. He's going to go to the line for... No, are they going to get a charge on him?
yeah.
They are. I don't love it.
Different.
I don't love that.
Brigitte Nilsson was kind of imposing figure, but yet beautiful.
Indeed. Yeah, Brigitte.
And her and actual Sylvester Stallone had a relationship for a while.
They did. Brigitte.
I have a lot of useless information in my head. Sorry.
Yeah, hey, talking to the choir, man. I mean, did you know that Harrison Ford was supposed to
I had no idea.
Yeah, that's a true story. Brigitte Nielsen. Brigitte.
I wonder what happened to her.
I don't know. I think maybe did she wrestle for some time?
I don't think so.
Brigitte.
Could have.
Brigitte.
Oh,
good rebound. Good rebound. Oh, travel maybe? No, not so much. Yankton's going to control possession as we move off of Rocky onto basketball.
Back to why we're here.
Rocky 4 was good, and I don't disagree. And the soundtrack was good, but the Eye of the Tiger came from Rocky 1. And fun fact, Rocky wanted Queen's We Are the Champions.
Really?
And Freddie Mercury did not like the idea, so that's how we got Eye of the Tiger.
Sure. Dumb move, Freddie.
Yeah.
I love Clubber Lang, or not Clubber Lang, excuse me. Apollo Creed in Rocky 4 when he comes out to
dies.
To
Spoiler
the song.
alert. Yep.
Oh yeah, thanks for ruining it
for James Brown.
Yeah, James Brown. I love that.
Yeah.
If he dies, he dies.
Oh, that's harsh.
That is harsh.
That's harsh.
I bet Drago, man.
Yeah, tough in video games too.
Yes, he was.
True story.
True story.
Carter Bisker hits the first of 2.
Really like the gameplay of Carter Bisker. He's really been shining here in the last few games.
It'll be interesting to see what happens next year when you've got Decker, Bisker, McClemens. Who are our other juniors
Off
here?
the front end.
Rehorse will have another year.
Yep. There we go.
Arrow's going to control the ball here. You'll see Jackson Fallick more.
Yep.
Cole Hansen.
Yeah.
Ashton Rabine will be back.
We saw some of those guys in there, of course, on Tuesday.
Yep, and then you got some of your sophomores that'll come up. Jack Mack will be one of them, and Landon Struckman.
Nice play there by Norberg,
Caden
throwing
Corey.
the ball off the leg.
Dane Stark, he's a sophomore, so.
You gotta keep this momentum going if you're the Arrows. Don't let them back in at this point.
Yeah, this is what McClemens talked about. Don't turn the ball over, stretch the lead.
Take good shots.
Jackson to his back to the basket.
Take that.
Draws the foul.
I like to see this. The Arrows, Jackson reaches down, helps him up.
Yeah.
That's good sportsmanship.
Yeah.
Always like that.
It's going to send Jackson to the line. Is that foul 5, Jeremy? It is.
Yep, sure enough.
Yep,
Already.
it is foul 5.
Getting a little full of fouls. Good
There
shot,
you go.
Jackson. McClemens.
Coach's kid.
Yep.
Got to make those free throws if you're coach's kid.
You better.
Pat just having a conversation, a little sip of water. There you go, Jackson makes both.
That's a key. Put them both in. They're free. Take them. 37-30.
Brandon Huth should be down there with that group. Where's Huth at?
Oh.
Probably busy. He's a Cowboys fan too.
Is he?
Yeah. Nobody's perfect.
Oh, nice shot.
Wow, great shot there from Carson Ness.
That's going to give him 11 points on the night.
Ness is good. He's nice. Good
Yes.
athlete. Great athlete.
Fun to watch.
Yep. Hop it, wenches.
All around athlete. Fisker hits the hole hard.
Yeah, he does. Norberg's he's not gonna get the shooter's roll.
Maybe could have got a better shot.
Norberg's playing good tonight.
Yeah, he really is.
I like how he facilitates the basketball. He does a good job of bringing the ball up the court.
Taking care of it.
Yep, doesn't turn it over a whole lot.
Oh, boy.
Oh, a little late there on that foul.
Carter don't like that.
No, but he better not talk to him because that's the guy that threw the flag at me.
Oh, in your face.
Yeah, it did. Lucky I didn't, remember that offensive lineman for the Browns that took one in the eye?
Yeah.
Could have been a similar situation.
Should have been.
One of the line for Yankton is number 21. That is Jackson Kadura.
He got him on the,
That's
on
the
the three, so he's shooting three.
Yep,
Is that right?
3 of them. Yep. Missed the first one, yes.
Nice way to get back in. Yep. 2 down now with 1 more to go. Guess what? Yankton Bucks back in the game.
Yeah, 37-35.
Those are the kind of things you struggle to see happen because it can easily change the momentum. And here we go, back to another close one. And he makes it.
2 of 3? Did he make
I
all
would
3?
say. I think he maybe made all 3. Weren't they down by 4?
Excuse me, I missed the first one. Yeah, I think you're right, 37-36.
Yeah.
Good job from the freshman there making all 3. Boy, tough defense.
Right on him.
I mean, he is face guarding
He's
him and
in
is
his
all
shirt.
over him.
Whoa.
Good job by Caden Decker there.
Sure.
I think, did Huth just walk in and sit down in front of Castle? I think he did.
Strong.
Oh, tough finish there. Tough finish by Bryce Krall.
Eesh. Good strong move.
Under the basket, we are going to be having Ryan Remmers join us here for just a second, shortly to talk about some of the technical difficulties. And we've talked about Ryan many times in the past as the Arrows corral the rebound, and Ryan is the brains and beauty behind Arrow TV.
And beauty.
Yeah, I mean, definitely he's going to be the prettiest one on camera here. There's no doubt about that. So while we're on camera, mind your P's and Q's, Jeremy.
Okay.
So maybe we can wait, Ryan. We got 30 seconds left in the third quarter here, so maybe we can do this at the end of the third quarter. Caden Decker swings in and around here. Fisker goes underneath the Wenches. Wenches is deep under the basket.
Good move.
Hey, Wenches is on the board for 2 more.
Like it. 14 seconds left.
Freshman in the corner looked at it, thought about it, but McClemens is right there. Good defense there by Jackson.
Foot was really
Careful,
close to the line.
careful. Ooh, Decker went late for it.
Nice shot though. Good hustle.
Yes, great hustle. Gosh, I thought maybe he could have. I thought maybe they were going to call one on him there.
Yeah, it was close.
Arrow's got 5 fouls, so both teams are in the bonus right now. Underneath, Jackson takes it. Drain it.
Let it go.
Drain it. Drain it.
Oh, almost. Good effort. Good effort.
So at the end of the third quarter, the Arrows 41, the Yankton Bucks 38. Don't go anywhere. We're going to hear from Ryan Remmers here.
Okay.
He's going to talk about some technical difficulties. We're going to shut up and listen to Ryan.
All right, can you guys hear me?
Yep.
All right. So I just wanted to just stop in here and talk just so people understand this. What we got going on here tonight is a crew of about 7 high school kids and a few old guys working here. And you know the Icarus story, right? You fly a little too close to the sun, sometimes you get burned. So what we've got going on, there's not another broadcast in the state that's in 1080p at 60 frames a second with 5 cameras, instant replay from 4 different camera angles and stuff. Sometimes when you do that, we got the microphones on the baskets that you're hearing. You guys aren't hearing it, but the audience is. But sometimes you fly a little too close to the sun and you got a little bit too much of a bit rate going on. So it's a learning process for us. So we'll see if we can't get that dialed in a little bit. But I think we got it resolved for tonight, just behind the scenes up there. So sorry to barge in on you, but I like telling the audience that bear with us. It's a bunch of high school kids that we got working for us, and a bunch of adult volunteers. So.
Yeah, and that's one thing that we talked a lot about during the football season, but we haven't talked a lot about to the audience of the basketball season. That we have adult volunteers that are doing this, and by adult volunteers, there's 4 of us.
Yeah.
Right. There's the 3 of us that you see on camera right now.
And if you're a grandpa and a grandma out there, you got a grandkid or parents, we'll take some extra kids too. So
for sure.
Yeah,
I'll let you guys get back to work.
All right. Thanks, Ryan.
And then we have Austin Thompson.
Yeah.
And then, but other than that, like, I mean, it's all kids, high school kids that are doing this, and
super impressive.
Yeah, but here's the thing: is that we definitely could use more. Because high school kids got a lot of stuff going on, and so if you have a son or a daughter who would be willing to come and work for Aero TV, thanks to the sponsorship and the kind hearts of Dakota Land Federal Credit Union and DFS Insurance, we're able to pay these students to. Wenches gets 2 more. That's 6.
That's good.
That's 6 for Wenches. But because of DFS Insurance and Dakota Land Federal Credit Union, we're able to pay the students, and then the rest are adult volunteers. So we would Aero TV really could use some help. And so if you have a son or a daughter that's interested in helping,
what a great thing they could put on their resume someday, and all that.
Parker and Carter Remmers, great move by Norberg. He gets the shooter's roll. Parker and Carter Remmers are a perfect example of what you can do with your experience from Aero TV. They are both at STSU right now, and when they got there in their freshman year, the instructors for the audio, video, the media stuff, the football team, the basketball team, and all that, they were incredibly blown away with how advanced Carter and Parker were, and now they are doing Jackrabbit football games, they're doing Jackrabbit basketball games and other events, and they're light years ahead of where even like the sophomores and juniors were as freshmen because of their experience and knowledge that they gained here with Aero TV.
How cool is that? Yeah, very good. And they do some stuff, help me if I'm wrong, with like ESPN3 and such?
I think a majority of what they do is the Ocho.
Okay, the Ocho.
But yeah, there's a doubleheader basketball game tomorrow in Brookings, and both boys are on that. They'll be
That's
doing
awesome.
They'll be doing replays, and yeah, I mean they're just. But a lot of that, and if you ask them, a lot of it is from what they learned here with Aero TV. So
it's a super cool thing, and people are very blessed to have this here.
Yeah, I mean Aero TV is great for the community, and
Ryan kind of a mastermind behind a lot of it.
Not kind of, he is.
He is.
Yeah, Ryan is 100% the mastermind behind all of it. He is.
I'm going to guarantee he puts a whole lot of time and effort into it behind the scenes.
Yeah, Ryan does so much. Like we do the boys, Tyson and I do football, and then Cam Corey takes care of a majority of the girls' sports.
Yeah.
And then, but Ryan's here at all of them. So. Luke Olson said, good job, guys. You should get Scott Olson, Washington Springs legend, up there for an interview sometime. We'd love to have him. Love to have him.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean, Tyson and I did a lot of interviews on air during football, and we could definitely do that. We could definitely do that for basketball.
Absolutely.
Get a third guy here for a little bit. Boy, Yankton's just not going away, Jeremy.
No, they're fighting back.
Yankton is just not going away.
Watertown just can't get to the point where we put them away.
Yeah, I mean, and it's a good ball club. I mean, we said that you talked about it multiple times. They average 45 or 46 points a game. And they're at that 41, and
they might be breaking a record here tonight.
Maybe we can keep them underneath that. Get the seniors to take over. Good movement. Got Gabe in the corner. He's going to come up just short. Rebound Yankton.
That's where you want it down. You want to put that in. Good luck. Good take.
Yeah, getting the shots. I mean, the shots are definitely there. They're getting wide open shots. Connie Lake, who we love.
Love Connie Lake.
Love Connie Lake. She said this area is so fortunate.
Oh boy.
Boy, Carson Ness.
He's
Carson
a
Ness
baller.
draws the Bucks into a 1-point deficit. Connie said, this area is so fortunate to have Arrow TV, great volunteers, amazing students, and terrific sponsors. Ryan, thanks. Yes. Ryan, thank you. Yes. Ryan Remmers is definitely. Connie, I'm being told in my ear that you are supposed to refrain from parking your vehicle to where a baseball can smash it, not once,
twice,
but twice.
And I'm going to say,
in the same night.
I've talked to Connie enough about that.
Yeah.
I'm sure she parks about 13 miles away from the baseball stadium nowadays.
Hey, Connie's incredible. Connie came out when I did the deal for the tent with Watertown Cares.
Yeah.
And Connie came out and visited with me for 10, 15 minutes or so, and she is just a spectacular part of our community.
Kind-hearted lady.
We love Connie. The world needs more Connie ladies.
I would agree.
That is a fact.
She loves Arrow TV.
Yeah, she does. She's incredible.
Yep.
5 minutes left here in the fourth here.
Good drive. Oh.
Carson Ness just graduate. Graduate early, Carson. Too good of an athlete. Oh, Caden's gonna go and drive to the basket and get one.
Boy, that was
I thought maybe Caden dropped the shoulder there a little bit.
It looked like it, I would say. We'll watch a replay there.
Yeah, maybe that was the people's shoulder.
See, there you go in wrestling again. It would be the people's elbow.
Right, but he can't drop the elbow, obviously.
No.
So he drops the people's shoulder, and he goes to the line for two. This one will be the people's free throw.
If you smell what Caden's cooking.
La 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 la. And we do smell what Caden's cooking.
Yes, it worked.
Drops the free throw. Yeah, we're gonna have to do that every time he goes to the line now.
2 up for the Arrows.
46-44. Decker is got the tough task of guarding Carson Ness.
That's a good ball handler.
He is. Rebound, Bisker. Gabe's gonna bring it up. Facilitate the basketball. Jimmy, we got about 4 minutes left here as Decker drives to the basket, can't get it to fall.
Tell you what, that was a good-looking shot. I think he wanted a foul call on there.
Who do you got for the Dakota Land player of the game right now?
Yeah, I tell you, that's a tough one here. I don't think I can answer that right now.
Rehorse does a good job here. We're gonna get a jump ball. Yeah.
Good job, Rehorse.
Yeah, good job by Rehorse. Good job by Caden Decker there too.
You see a ball down there, you go.
Yep, absolutely.
I don't know. What are you thinking? I mean, it's probably too early to tell.
I mean, I don't think it's too early to tell, right? Because there's 4 minutes left in the fourth.
Right now you're looking 17 points currently for Ness.
Yeah, I mean, if it's Yankton, it's Ness. It's Carson Ness.
You're looking at Watertown. Ooh, you got 9 for McClemmons and 8 for Bisker.
Well, I mean, it's not always points either.
No.
I mean, Gabe's done a good job of distributing the basketball. He's not turning it over.
I mean, timeout right now.
I definitely think you could talk about Gabe. It's not always the points. Caden Decker.
Yeah, Caden's always there. He's always going to be at that spot when we talk about player of the game.
You could talk about Spencer Wenches as we get a live look in for the ladies here. Start of the fourth quarter. Arrows are up 38-33.
That's a good thing.
That's a great job.
This could be a really good night for the Arrows teams, boys and the girls. I know the wrestlers have been busy. I think they're going into Mitchell tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. Gymnastics, trying to remember where they're at.
Yeah,
they're in Huron. I can't remember exactly.
I think, man, I don't know. If the Arrows pull this one out, I think you could go Jackson, you could go Spencer, you could go Gabe, you could go Caden Decker.
Yeah. I don't know. Coach McClemmons.
Yeah.
I mean, you could put him in the mix.
I think you give it to Tobin for being the best looking one on that bench.
It's because of his hair.
He's got great hair. You could go Carter Bisker.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd probably lead on the Arrow side of things. Bisker, maybe. My vote.
His dad would love that.
And of course he did get it, the player of the game, back on Saturday against GPL.
I did not see that one in person. I was in Philadelphia, of course, watching the Super Bowl 52 champion Watertown, Philadelphia Eagles taking care of the Green Bay Packers.
That was a tough one for the Arrows, straight to the lane.
Go Birds.
Didn't get fouled.
46-44, good game here.
We're going down to the end like we predicted. Take care of the ball, make good shots.
Yeah, and this is like really the time where Coach McClemens was talking about taking care of the ball.
Yep.
Jackson in the corner, place would have went nuts. Just didn't. Rehorse was in position.
Number 52, Austin Conway. He's a good border.
Yep. Uh-oh. Short. There you go. Fisker's getting some rebounds there to make his case for the Dakota Land Player of the Game.
That would have been a game changer for Yankton if that would have went in.
Yep. Well, heartbreaker. Great pass underneath from Mitch.
There you go.
Gets the roll.
Extend
that lead. Extend that lead.
Yeah, more importantly, going up by 4.
Mitch has got 7 too. We never talked about him.
It's really, it could be anybody.
He got
tonight.
6, 7, 8, 9. Corner 3.
Oh,
Rehorse battling. Conway too strong down there.
I like that Conway kid. He fights.
Yeah, Conway's fun.
1-on-2 right there, and he got everybody out of there and put it in.
48-46 here.
Not just getting a board, but actually capitalizing on it and making it. 2.5 left.
Patience.
Game's gone super quick, Sam.
Yeah, it really has. 8:15 is all. Jackson gets stripped away.
Take care of the ball, Arrows.
That's those untimely turnovers.
Yeah, that's what we don't want, especially as we get down to the end of the game. This is where Yankton needs to get a bucket, tie things up, or take a 1-point lead. You get the 3, which they're not scared to shoot.
Coming up on the 2-minute warning here. Get the ball out of Riker's hand here. Oh, gonna draw a foul there.
Oh. Looks like we're gonna get Decker back in the game here. You definitely want him in when you get to these 2-minute situations left for the defensive prowess.
Yeah. Yep, absolutely. What do we got for fouls, Jeremy? 3 on Yankton.
Not sure.
3 on Yankton and 1 on Watertown. 2 on Watertown now.
Yeah. Well, here we go to the line. Guy I've been talking about, Conway.
His ears were burning.
Yeah, must have been.
Have we seen him go to the line yet?
I don't think so. Nice looking shot from the big guy.
Got a little Bam Bam Bigelow feel to him.
Very athletic.
Very athletic. And that's what I'm saying. Like Conway.
Yep. It's a rough one.
In and out. Conway, for a big kid, moves well. Good footwork. Great, really good at the line.
Only a sophomore.
Yeah, strong.
He's only good, bigger and stronger.
Yeah, does well underneath the basket.
Good footwork.
Yep. Yep, fun to watch. Oh, Decker does a good job of saving it. A lot of time.
No rush.
Okay, Caden. Decker.
Oh, my.
Jeez. Decker just flies through the lane.
I might be changing my opinion on player of the game there.
Sheesh.
That's what you need. Oh, my.
Yes.
Old-fashioned three-point play here.
Yeah, the conventional three-point play from Caden Decker. Tough kid.
I'll tell you what, he's feeling it, though.
Yeah, he let me tell you what, Caden Decker is tough.
Yep. Oh, he's been super fun to watch this year.
Yeah, great athlete.
Kind of that guy you want, you feel comfortable leading the charge in those situations.
Yes. Come on, Caden.
Yeah, clutch.
The people's free throw.
The people's free throw.
You asked for it. You got it. Yeah, Caden Decker. Now he's going to go get looked at a little bit.
I think so.
Hopefully he's all right. I think he's just banged up a little bit. Yeah, he's just shaking his head. He's all right.
Minute and a half.
Yep.
Remain.
Came down on the people's elbow. That's what he's just said. He just said the people's elbow. He's good. Jeez,
really
Conway
nice
again.
move.
Conway answers back.
It's going to be fun to watch here in years ahead.
Just north of 60 seconds left in this one. We're going to get Got a timeout or we got a foul? We got
I think
a
we
foul
got a foul.
on us.
Oh, it's a foul on Wenches.
On Wenches. That is not the people's foul.
That is not what
I didn't
Watertown wanted.
I did not see it.
Clutch time now, 1:13 left.
I thought maybe we were going to get a timeout there.
I did too.
Nessa's going to drive, kick off to. Hey!
Oh boy.
Jackson McClemens with a great block. And he comes back in and stops Eason from attempting the three.
Heck of a block. Short.
Okay, Wenches gets it and takes off.
Take care of the ball.
He's gonna go coast to coast.
Oh!
Okay, Spencer Wenches. Okay, Spencer.
I was telling him not to do it.
Coast to coast.
ID.
Who says Spencer Wenches can't score? All right, Jackson McClemens is taking over.
He's a blocking machine.
He is. Hang on to the ball. Tick-tock here now, folks.
Yeah, here we go.
Hey!
4-point lead by the Arrows. What we wanted to see at that point.
I'm going to say, based on the defensive prowess of young Jackson McClemens at the end of the game here,
yeah,
he gets my Dakota Land Player of the Game.
I'll go with that as well. That was pretty awesome. 2 big blocks there.
Hey, good job by Mitch going up with the wrong hand, making the first of 2 free throws.
No timeout by the Bucks.
Man, Jackson McClemens just sparked the entire place. Look at Spencer Wenches here.
Yep.
Decker does a good job here, hanging on to it. Attacks the basket, gets the people's free throw. The 3-point play there by Caden Decker.
Good
nice.
Time.
Very nice.
That one hurt coming down, too.
Okay, and then we come back here.
Check this out.
And then you see Yankton does a good job there. McClemens gets the block. Then he turns around and gets another block in the corner. And then Spencer Wenches takes it coast to coast. Sheesh.
That was kind of surprising, but a very good surprise.
It was great. That was a great sequence of basketball there from the Arrows.
This is a good thing. Watertown going to be on a little break now, coming up until next weekend, where they travel out west to Rapid City for a couple ball games. You want to go into the weekend with a feel-good moment, and this, as long as things don't go south for the Arrows.
Yeah, you got to hold on here. 21.4, far from over.
You got a 5-point lead. You hold on for this. This will make that weekend go a whole lot better.
Yep, big free throw coming up here from Mitch. Goes up with the wrong hand, comes up just short. Guess who with the rebound?
Conway.
Good foul there by Mitch.
Crowd loved the block there by Wenches.
Yep, good foul there. The Arrows had one to give.
Yep, nothing wrong with that.
Yep.
16.8 seconds left.
Yep, nothing wrong with that at all. Great foul if you ask me.
Yankton's going to have a little sense of urgency here.
Yep, looking for wide open in the corner there from Easton Nelson.
Nice shot.
Buries one.
Ball game.
Oh boy.
Take care of it.
Yeah, hold your breath.
Ooh.
Hold your breath.
Hey, fun game though.
Yeah, great game. 52, 54. It's even better if the Arrows are able to hold on.
Yeah, 12.7 seconds left. Make your free throws.
Yeah, and so if you're Yankton here, you got to follow, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and if Watertown just makes their free throws.
Yep. That's been a struggle, so there's no gimmies there. Caden Decker is still sitting down by the water area and the trainer.
He might be icing the people's elbow.
Is he?
He might. I don't know.
I'm just going to tell you, he hit pretty hard, so I'm sure that hurt.
He did hit hard. But when you're the people's champ, you do that.
You got to give them what the people want.
And that's what the people wanted. And it was his basket that sparked that run.
Absolutely.
Maybe we talk about Caden Decker as the player of the game.
I would, honestly,
yeah.
What he did there, I'd probably go with Caden. However,
look at this. Here it is again. He stops it from the turnover and then drives and gives everybody what they want. And then he's hurt and he comes back and still makes the free throw.
Still makes the free throw. He's been sitting there in a little bit of pain ever since. Are people saying anything on the chat for who should be a player of the game? No. I mean, it could be anybody.
It could. I don't know. Maybe it's Caden Decker.
Guys, you got to follow him if you're Yankton.
If you're Yankton, you got to follow here. Go get him. There you go. There's the foul. Gonna send Gabe to the line.
I just got to say, if I'm head coach Chris Haynes right there, I'm not pleased. You got to foul him, guys.
Yeah.
You took off darn near 8 seconds.
Yeah. Which is also the equivalent of a professional rodeo.
Correct. The 8-second ride.
Yeah. Yeah.
You ever ride a bull?
Made famous by Luke Perry.
Yes, the movie 8 Seconds.
Yes. Yes.
And now, question. Yeah. Who was the character he played, real life bull rider?
He's got a unique name.
Yep.
It's like it's a single syllable.
Or who is his best friend in real life as well, the character that he played?
All I know is that Gabe, 2 clutch free throws. And I would say Dwayne Johnson.
No, that's The Rock.
Terry Bollea. Is it Terry Bollea?
No, it's not Hulk Hogan. Lane Frost.
Lane Frost. I knew it was singular.
Yep, Lane
Singular.
Frost and his best friend, Tough Peterman.
Nice.
Again, full of useless information.
I like that.
Yes.
It was not useless because it came out tonight.
Great movie.
I tried to stump you on the 8 seconds. You had me.
Yeah, great movie.
I don't know if Norbert gets it. I don't think Norbert gets it.
You know, Norbert might take me quite easily in a basketball game, but maybe not on the useless trivia situation.
It's fair. It's fair. 4.8 seconds left. Arrows clinging on to a 4-point lead. But listen, that's the difference between wins and losses. 2 great clutch free throws from Gabe.
Absolutely. Gotta like that. Watertown up by 4. 4.8 seconds left.
Now still a 1-possession game.
Absolutely.
Still a 1-possession game. Somebody could do their best Reggie Miller impersonation right now.
Did you like Reggie?
Loved Reggie.
Loved Reggie.
How do you not like Reggie?
There are a lot of people that didn't like Reggie Miller.
I don't know how. Huge ears. Huge ears.
You know who has huge ears? From the SEC network on ESPN, Paul Feinbaum. His ears are huge. I noticed that today.
Not familiar.
The expert on college football in the South.
Chuck Mettler said that 8 Seconds is a better movie than Rocky. That's a lie.
He must be a cowboy.
Okay, Christian Leitner.
Nice pass. Oh my.
Oh. Okay, okay, gets one at the end there for 2 more.
Good effort though by the Bucks there.
Arrows hold on to a 56-54 lead or win. I'm debating between Caden Decker or Jackson McClemens for the Dakota Land Player of the Game.
That's up to you, and I would go Caden Decker.
All right, we're gonna go. Caden Decker is gonna be your Dakota Land Player of the Game. He sparked everything. Gave us the people's shoulder.
If you had enough T-shirts, you can give it to everybody. Look at that stat board. They're all 8-9 points.
Yeah,
everybody. What a well-rounded ball game.
Yeah, 8 points, 8 points, 8 points, 8 points, 9 points, 8 points. Everybody was right there. I'm gonna go Caden Decker because he sparked everything.
Yeah.
Although Jackson McClemens with 2 big blocks at the end of the game.
The big hand.
Yeah, yep.
Loved it.
Yeah, the claw.
The claw.
Yeah, would have made Terry Von Erich happy, proud. The Texas Tornado.
The Texas Tornado, Terry Von Erich.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for us. Your Dakota Land Player of the Game is Caden Decker. The Arrows come away with a 56-54 win. Arrows boys team is off for a week. They will go to Rapid next week, and they won't be home until the following week.
Correct.
So until then, God bless, Godspeed, and thanks for tuning into Arrow TV.
Have a great weekend.